Okay, hi guys, it's me again, Bruno. Today I'm going to finish and continue the second part of stop blaming your slow system. It's laziness. Okay, so basically I had a little technical issue with my device, so that's why I was not able to finish the video. So I apologize for that. So this is going to be the second part, and I'm going to try to finish. Okay, so basically I was talking, for those who didn't see the first part, I was talking about people who always have that excuse for not working out, or for the weight they can't lose. They always come and say, I have a slow system. So basically, I can't lose weight, my body is cursed, etc., etc. So that video comes from a lot of conversation I had and people who have asked me questions. And I've always been honest, saying, I'm not sure. I know how someone can lose weight and get fit, but I don't know nothing about really slow and fast system. I don't know. Okay. So before the video just cut, I was talking about how through the years I had to change the way I train because of a lot of things. When you get a little bit older, you have to change, you have to adapt. So now I train with lighter weights, longer series. My workouts are shorter. I used to work out like for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Now I work out 45 minutes. And so I'm saving my body. I'm taking care of my body in this aspect, not to tax my body too much with the workout, although it's good. So this is a little bit just to recap all the things that I said. So today I'm going to continue. I had a lot of feedbacks and etc. So I wrote some notes. Okay, so I'm going to follow a little bit my notes. Okay, so one of the things I was saying is people who have legit excuses. And I was talking about recent moms and people who have some conditions. People who, I mean, they can't walk, they can't do anything. I forgot about something that I remember, okay, is people who have like hormone problems or hormonal imbalance or stuff like that. I'm reading my notes. Okay, so I don't know exactly, I'm not a doctor, I don't know exactly, but I know that people have problem with their hormones or hormonal issues. They can't lose weight. It's really, really difficult. Or sometimes they can't put some weight because of the hormone imbalances and all of that. But still, they can be careful about what they eat and they can work out. But those type of people who have those issues with their hormones, they can have some type of excuses. Okay? But still, as I was saying, you can do the best you can. Okay, so I'm going to read my notes. I remembered also something. I have one of my best friends. She became a mom 2 years ago. And I remember she's a runner. She runs like 3, 4 times a week. And I remember when she was pregnant, she ran until she was like 8 months and a half. And of course, she had the approval of her doctor and she was running. And let me tell you something. When she gave birth to her son, she started running. And listen, she started running like 10 days after, or a week. She was running. No excuses. She was running. And I can tell you, when her partner was not at home, she was running with the baby. She had a stroller, and that was, really practical. And she used to run with the baby. And she used to tell me that he loves it. But she was running. She was not walking. She was running. So, what are the excuses people have? Okay? And I remember something. I told you guys in the other video, in the first part, that I had an injury to my right calf 2 years ago. And for 6 months, I wasn't able to run, even to walk properly. But I was working out. My body was not injured. My arms were not injured. I was working out like a week after the injury. I was doing push-ups. I was doing pull-ups in my apartment. I have a bar. I was not injured to my chest, so I could work out. Push-ups and lifting some weights that I have at home. So, no excuse. Okay? So, what else do I have? Okay, people always, they come and they talk to me about genetics and etc. and etc. And I agree. We are not equal in terms of genetics. Okay. But we are all equal in terms of effort. Everybody can put some effort. Because if I follow that logic, in this case, great athletes like Michael Jordan, U.S.A. Bolt, Serena Williams, who, by the way, if Serena Williams was not a woman, she would probably be considered as the greatest athlete ever. Ever. Any sport. But since she's a woman, she's just a great athlete. She's just extraordinary. But to me, she's awesome. So if I follow that logic, those athletes, they never trained, they never did anything. They just had good genetics. And when you know their story, you know that those guys were really, really hard workers. And they are, in the case of Serena Williams, because U.S.A. Bolt and Michael Jordan obviously retired. So this thing about genetics, doesn't make sense. Okay, and as I was thinking about that, because I had time to think about the issue more. And I remember and I saw a lot of videos online, moms working out with their babies. And I'm going to put the link of those videos. A mom working out with her kids, using her kids as weight. At the same time working out, at the same time playing with the kids. I saw also videos of a guy who is in a wheelchair and a woman also. They go to the gym and they work out the upper body because they can't walk. But they are working out. So what are the excuses there? I've seen videos and pictures of mothers who are pregnant and they take a picture of them pregnant and they take a picture of them like 6 months or 9 months after. And you can see the abs. So what does that mean? So they work out after the birth and they came back to an excellent shape. So it's possible. They're not using the excuse that, but I had a baby, so that's why I